between these two. I tell you what, this has been a night where so many athletes have made a remarkable impression, but what a way to end things with this heavyweight showdown. You've got Brady Phillips here, arguably one of the best pure athletes in all of British wrestling. Charlie Sterling, who's been working his way through the British scene for a number of years, and just in recent times has been getting the credit he deserves, but he needs to maintain that momentum here. That's going to be easier said than done against Phillips.
A nervous energy as this match begins. Both these men know the importance of this match. We've had a night of variety here at Wrestle Carnival, and this main event sure to be hard-hitting, but Bradshaw, only one man can win.
Sterling and Phillips lock up once more. Going straight into the ropes. Referee looking for the break, gets it. Sterling is a man who I've seen work a number of times, but not for a number of years. Brady Phillips, though, I was lucky enough to see him in action a few times back in 2019. And Phillips, you get the impression with Phillips, and I think he'll tell you this himself, that he's someone who, much like a lot of the guys on this roster, are just waiting for that moment to really seize the spotlight. In his words, he's still waiting for his magnum opus here in pro wrestling.
Well, this could be it here tonight, who knows? But over on the other side of the ring, Charlie Sterling has that magnetism to him. Heads turn whenever he strolls through that curtain into the building. And the people just love what this man brings to the party. Brady Phillips could shut up a lot of people here tonight.
Referee again looking for the break, and well, gets it with a little bit of afters there from Phillips as the competitive juices starting to flow for both of these men. And as I said, Charlie Sterling getting the credit he deserves now here in British wrestling, and he's very much in demand, but that could be a disadvantage for him here. Just 24 hours ago, he was competing over in Progress Wrestling against the Progress World Champion, Cara Noir, and got to wonder how much recuperation time has Charlie Sterling had.
Well, that could be to Brady's advantage.
It also means,
nice.
Second as the headlock takedown, I was about to say, it also means, of course, that coming into this weekend, that Charlie Sterling hasn't been able to give his full attention to that Brady Phillips match. He had two huge matches in 24 hours, and therefore, I would guess his preparation time has been divided between the two.
Meanwhile, Brady Phillips had his eye on this match, I'm sure, for a long, long time. Knowing what it means to headline the first ever Wrestle Carnival show here, curtain call, but there's another nice side headlock takeover from Charlie Sterling.
Sterling is in control in the early going. We've seen Charlie Sterling, as I said, on the British scene for a long time. You've seen him in Progress as well as I said, and you've seen him in Rev Pro, OTT. Been competing for a decade now. Made his debut back in 2011. Will it be 2021? It is the year of Charlie Sterling.
Brady Phillips trying his best to break free of this side headlock. Been locked in it for quite some time.
Yeah, and Phillips now, he applies that pressure on the headlock. Is trying to take down Sterling, which he does. You can see just how well put together Brady Phillips is, and as I said, the sheer athletic ability of this man is really something to behold as he is trying to just wear down Charlie Sterling. Sterling is having a battle back up to his feet. And now Sterling will send Phillips to the rope, shoulder block, neither man goes down.
And tempers flare as they have started to all night here at Wrestle Carnival. It doesn't take long.
Look there as Sterling was able to second guess Brady Phillips on that occasion. See, going up onto his legs there to try and add to the pressure on the back of the neck and around the head of Brady Phillips.
Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Brady Phillips pulling on the hair of Sterling. You do what needs to be done.
You do get much more animated, don't you, when you see someone breaking the rules?
Oh, let's be honest. Cheating's what it's all about.
Men need to cheat to win. They are both talented enough to win any main event in the country, and they know, each of them, just what they're in there against. Both these men, I'm sure, taking this one very seriously. Drop kick. Didn't get all of it, didn't Sterling, but he got enough to send Brady Phillips all the way to the outside.
Sterling starting to rock here, feeling pretty damn good about himself. Brady Phillips maybe needs a breather outside the ring.
Sterling, though, got drawn in there, and that's given Phillips the chance to regain the high ground, if you will.
Yeah, now it's Sterling outside the ring, recuperating.
Baseball slide from Brady Phillips, but he got caught, and Sterling tried to stab him in the back of the head, a glancing blow. Enough, though, to buy him enough time to get into the ring, but Phillips straight back on him. Reversal of the Irish whip from Sterling. Sterling catches it. A backbreaker from Charlie Sterling.
The point of the knee right to the spine. Have another one, sir.
You know, Charlie Sterling likes to use the cloverleaf as a submission hold to put people away, and that is a hold that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the lower back. You've got to wonder whether that is at the forefront of Charlie Sterling's mind as he hit that pair of backbreakers. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, there was some force behind that one, Dave. Here's a cover.
Aggression personified there. Kick out from Brady Phillips, but Sterling making his point. In fact, he's going to try for the cover again. Going to force Phillips to kick out again, which he does. Yeah, I tell you what, Sterling is in danger from Phillips' perspective of running away with this one.
Oh, definitely. It's all Sterling right now. Oh, that could be it. Brady Phillips could be unconscious.
Charlie Sterling literally beating Brady Phillips from pillar to post at the moment. Now he's going to drag him.
Just having his way with Phillips.
Yeah, just dragging him, though, eye first across that top rope. And Sterling, I guess, showing his mean streak.
Well, we saw Brady Phillips pull the hair moments ago, so maybe turnabout is fair play if you're Charlie Sterling.
Yeah, referee, I think, is going to have to show some leniency, which she has so far, because she wants to let the action flow here. Obviously, we want to see a clear winner in this. Then another backbreaker. And it's becoming increasingly, increasingly obvious now, I think, what Sterling is trying to do. He'll go for the cover again and a kick out. But Sterling, a strategy is starting to reveal itself.
And as you said, Dave, submissions could be on Sterling's mind. We've seen some awesome submissions here tonight. Might see another one.
Yeah, from Phillips, incredible power from Brady Phillips, and he drops Sterling throat first across the top rope, then sends him shoulder first into the ring post, and just like that, the tables have turned here in our main event.
And I do not know whether it was by accident or design that Sterling spilled out of the ring. Whichever way you slice it, though, it was a slice of luck. Fortune favored Charlie Sterling there, because Brady Phillips could have easily dragged Sterling back into the ring, pinned him, and won this main event.
Phillips giving Charlie Sterling no respite whatsoever, pursuing him on the outside of the ring. Referee is a count on, and both these men need to be very, very careful that they answer that count, which they have. Phillips has sent the action back into the ring. It goes without saying, it's inside the ring. It's the only place you can get the pinfall or submission. And it's the pinfall that Phillips is going for right here. But a kick out from Sterling, and Phillips, though. See, that's what I like about Brady Phillips. No wasted motion there. Straight into the chin lock. But pretty much almost before Sterling had even kicked out, Phillips was a couple of moves ahead and knew what he was going to do next.
No hesitation whatsoever from Brady Phillips. And could that be, Bradshaw, as we touched upon earlier? This is a huge opportunity for Phillips. He will have came here, studied Charlie Sterling, knew what was on the line, knew the splash that he wanted to make. So, yes, very well researched and executing his game plan thus far in this match.
The one thing you can't plan for is the tenacity of Charlie Sterling. Back elbow there from Brady Phillips was enough to quickly put paid to what looked like it was going to be a comeback from Sterling. Now Phillips positioning Charlie Sterling What's he doing here, Phillips? Phillips, I think, is heading.
We're about to find out.
He's headed to the top, and whatever it is not good news if you're a Charlie Sterling fan, because Phillips has Sterling thrown right beneath him. Goes to the 450. Sterling moved. Phillips was able to roll through. Sterling got the boot up, and Brady Phillips, that was quite the impact there. In fact, there's a moonsault. I think Sterling saw him in midair. The knee into the side of the head of Brady Phillips. Now it's this from Phillips. Phillips maybe looking for a figure four. Rolling through there is Sterling. Sterling trying to oh my goodness. Sterling suplexes Brady Phillips out of the ring. Both men landing extremely awkwardly on that hard arena floor.
Yeah, both men with a really rough landing there. The referee right outside to check on them. It looks like Charlie Sterling might regain his bearings faster than Brady Phillips, or maybe not. Bradshaw, that took a lot out of both these men.
We saw a count out in the first fall of that Giselle Shaw-Heidi Katrina match a few minutes ago. We might see another one here, because as you say, both men must be absolutely battered by that. They got into the ring though, straight back out to reset the referee's count.
Oh, that could have been a disaster. Nobody wants to see this main event end in a double count out. We want a clean winner, so to speak, here tonight.
The referee again is up to a count of 5, and Sterling went back on offense. I think the priority isn't to go on offense here. I think the priority is to get into the ring. Referee's up to 8. That's 9 now. And once more, both men only just beating the count. And now it's a fight, a pure fight in the main event of Curtain Call.
Brady Phillips getting the best of it.
Or is he though? Because look at that from Sterling. Elbow into the face. Slap across the face. This is getting ugly between these two. Fascinating to watch in this main event. Sterling sends him to the ropes. A duck of the clothesline from Phillips, who gets the boot up into the face of Sterling. Now Phillips going to the ropes, trying for a clothesline of his own. Here comes the German suplex. But I think it was from the half Nelson, the suplex in the end by Charlie Sterling. Either way, Sterling in control, goes for the kick. Phillips gets the knee. It's me. The code red from Phillips. Is that enough? Is that enough? No, it's not.
Oh, could have easily been 3. The referee, to give her some credit, was right there down quickly to make the count, but Charlie Sterling survives.
Yeah, now Phillips though, again, always thinking ahead. Knows what he's going to do, not taking any time to mourn the fact that he didn't get the win there. But there we go from Sterling once more. That Tilton World backbreaker. Power bomb. Charlie Sterling moonsault. Cover from Sterling. Kick out from Brady Phillips.
That was the moonsault that Sterling went for early on. Didn't get any of it, got every bit of it that time, but it still wasn't enough.
It says a lot about Charlie Sterling that he didn't have any fear there to go to the well a second time, despite the lack of success on the first occasion. Looking for a gut wrench. There's a reversal from Phillips, who was able to backdrop Sterling out of that position. Kick right to the left ear of Sterling. Here comes Brady Phillips. Uppercut. Phillips now. Sterling is groggy. Or at least I thought he was. Sterling got him up on his shoulders. Another backbreaker. More damage to that lower back. Sterling will go for the cover to win the main event in a kick out. A kick out only just from Brady Phillips, but a kick out it was.
And Bradshaw, think of the damage that Charlie Sterling has done to the spine of Brady Phillips, and also to add on to that, what it takes for Phillips even to kick out of all these backbreakers must be excruciating for the man.
Now he's going for it. He's going for it. Sterling's going for that cloverleaf. I think he's been planning for that the whole match. Brady Phillips had enough leg strength left to get himself out of it before Sterling could lock it in. Shoulder breaker from Brady Phillips. And how competitive has this match been?
You can see both men breathing hard. No wonder they've put everything they have into this main event.
Hang on now. Phillips has Sterling measured up here. He calls this move the magnum opus. Sterling had it scouted, backdropped Phillips to the outside.
Whoa.
Kick right round the side of the head. Twisting kick like a scorpion there was Charlie Sterling, and Sterling!
Whoa!
Charlie Sterling taking a risk. The risk paid off. He took out Brady Phillips. Rolls him back in, and now Sterling, can he take advantage? Sterling says the end is nigh for Brady Phillips. What's he doing? Planting him on the top turnbuckle. What is Sterling planning?
Oh, it's nothing good for Phillips, whatever it is.
On the top, belly to back superplex.
Will that be enough, Bradshaw? Roll that man over, hook that
Cover
leg.
from Sterling. Is that time enough? No. To answer your question, no. It is not enough as Brady Phillips kicks out again.
What more does Sterling have to do to Phillips to win this match? You can see that expression, pure exasperation all over Charlie Sterling's face. Must be wondering what it's going to take.
Now again, Charlie Sterling going for the cloverleaf once more. Phillips this time counters into an inside cradle for a 2 count. Schoolboy roll up from Sterling. Sterling will try and take Phillips by surprise. Couldn't get the job done there. To another pin attempt. Another 2 count. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, well that's, I mean, it's purely an accident, but Sterling wiping out the referee.
Oh, literally nobody saw that one coming, least of all that poor referee. Charlie Sterling looks like he's seen a ghost. Cannot believe what just transpired.
Sterling looks horrified at what he had accidentally done there. Again, no malice there, but it was, I guess, one of the hazards of the job. But either way, we're going to need some medical attention out here, I think, for that referee.
We're going to need a new official.
Reverse Rana from Phillips. Phillips took advantage of the fact that Sterling was showing concern for the referee. And now Phillips
Here
lining up the magnum opus once more. Phillips plants him head first. The magnum opus. Brady Phillips has this one won, but there's no referee.
There's no one to make the count. Charlie Sterling accidentally took that ref out, and now what's going through Brady Phillips' mind?
I think
Where's
he's
he
going to
going?
find an official. Brady Phillips needs to find a referee. He's got one.
Here we go.
Brady Phillips looking to pick up the win off the magnum
1,
opus,
2.
and a kick out from Charlie Sterling.
Just too much time passed between the magnum opus and that pinfall.
Yeah, you've got to believe that if that pin had come, as you say, 10, 15 seconds earlier, I don't think Charlie Sterling could possibly have found a way to kick out.
Oh, it was all said and done. No doubt in my mind about that. And Brady Phillips now must find a new weapon to put away Charlie Sterling with and win this match.
It looks like Phillips is going for the cloverleaf. I think Sterling raked the eye. Referee, I don't know if he saw that. Almost got the referee again. We almost had 2 referees taken out. But the low blow. Oh, low blow from Phillips. Low blow from Phillips. Phillips taking a shortcut kick out from Sterling. I'm disappointed in Brady Phillips. I thought Brady Phillips was above that.
I'll tell you what I'm disappointed in, that didn't win the match, because that was genius from Brady Phillips.
You are a moral vacuum. Phillips.
Now going high again.
Why are you smiling? That was an insult.
Oh, I'll be smiling even more if Brady Phillips gets the job done.
Oh my goodness, he's looking for the senton, but Sterling got the knees up. Charlie Sterling. Gut wrench. The power bomb. And now Sterling. Again looking for the cloverleaf. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Sterling's got it. He got an immediate tap out. An immediate tap out. And Charlie Sterling has won our main event. And what a battle between Charlie Sterling and Brady Phillips. But even a low blow from Brady Phillips could not deny Charlie Sterling in the end, as Sterling picks up a huge, and I mean huge, victory here tonight in Nottingham.
We've seen a little bit of everything in that match, Bradshaw. Referees going flying. All those backbreakers from Charlie Sterling to Brady Phillips. You can see Phillips holding that spine at the end. No wonder. That submission victory, so impressive from that man who, speaking of which, could barely stand himself. Charlie Sterling left his mark here at Curtain Call.
It was a long-term strategy from early in the match for Charlie Sterling. And it is a Sterling performance from that man as the fireworks here in the Portland Center announce the victory of Charlie Sterling. Look at this from Sterling. Even in victory, he's concerned about the welfare of that referee.
Oh, and he wasn't that concerned about the referee's welfare or Brady Phillips' welfare when he was raking eyes or anything else mid-match, was he?
I don't know why you're such the grouch, but in any case, Charlie Sterling has picked up the win here tonight at Wrestle Carnival. What a night as the Carnival came to town here in Nottingham. A massive opening night at Curtain Call. As for James R. Kennedy, this is Dave Bradshaw saying good night from Wrestle Carnival.